Brother, written by David Chariandy, a story based on grief, survival, and identity. The novel takes place in Scarborough, Toronto in the early 1990s in a low-income neighborhood. This setting affects the characters' lives where police is always present, creating fear and problems. The characters often feel trapped due to the limited opportunities. Police surveillance was a normal part of their daily lives, and many characters felt like they were being watched. At this same time, there were places such as Rouge Valley and the small creek near them that represented peace and freedom. The novel includes many important characters who represents different themes and experiences. Michael is the narrator of the story, who is quiet and observant. He represents grief and identity because of his struggle to understand himself after the death of Francis. Francis is the older brother of Michael and is the mentor and guide of Michael instead of his father. Francis gets shot in the book. Jelly is Francis's friend who represents the hope and the way to escape through the limited opportunity of music. He shows them a way out for a possible better future. Aisha represents one of the few that escape through working hard in school and receiving a scholarship. She is Michael's best friend and works as a computer programmer. Ruth is the mother of Francis and Michael. She represents sacrifice and strength. She works long hours and is very strict. Throughout the novel, there are many key events that shape Michael's life, such as Michael and Francis spending time exploring the city and Rouge Valley, which gives them freedom and peace from the difficulties in their neighborhood. They often practiced music with Jelly, being ready for the big performance, where it was an opportunity to escape the city. Lastly, an important event is when Francis is shot, which deeply affects and changes Michael, making him face grief, loss, and responsibility. Throughout the novel, David Chariandy uses symbols to show deeper meanings about the characters' lives and struggles. The hydropole symbolizes how Francis is Michael's mentor and guider in life. Francis is the one who climbs first and tells his brother where to take the next step and warns him where the wires are in order to safely reach the top. Francis showing Michael how to live in harsh society, and Francis acting as a role model in absence of their father. Music represents their identity, opportunity, and their way to escape the park. For both Francis and Jelly, music is the way to be successful in a world with racism and limited opportunities. Music can also stand for their emotional escape from the crooked world they live in. The cops represent as the roadblock for their success. In the novel, when they were having fun and playing loud music, it caused the cops to show up. Music is their therapy and escape, while the cops are that created fear and held them back from escaping the neighborhood. Why you should consider reading the book. The novel explores how grief shapes people in different ways. After Francis' death, Michael struggles who he is without his brother and shows how his healing was slow. It also focuses on Michael and Francis's search for identity as they try to figure out their future life while living in a neighborhood with limited opportunities for success. With these limitations, the novel shows that hope exists through education and music, where Aisha succeeded because of her hard work. For the most part, you should consider reading the novel Brother by David Chariandy because it offers a powerful message on family, love, and resilience while facing racism, poverty, and grief. The novel has been recognized for its great story, important themes, and symbols, making it worth your time to read. Thank you for listening.